You have always waited for me, and you always will be there. Sagebrush and pine, old friends of mine. A little bit further, I will find my rest in the shadow of the valley that I love best. Hey, folks, we're back to taking over the valley that Tokyo is in. Although it's going to be a long, hard fight. And it's going to take more than a month, which means we're going to see some domestic turns mixed in here as well. I would like to take a quick check on something. Because it occurs to me now that I might want to check on the loyalty of some of these Sanada officers. Oh, required loyalty is only one, so we don't have to worry about him. But Nobuyuki, there's a decent chance he's going to get captured. And he's going to get captured by the force that historically he ended up ultimately with. And we'll check on Komatsu later. He'll treasure he's received. It's good the talented are rewarded. They're stronger every day. At least Masamune and I can't keep... Yes, he's not crazy about Masamune. All of his negative things are personal about Masamune. But we'll see what... We'll just have to see what happens with... if I eventually execute the last of the Toyotomi. Let's check on Komatsu. Well, there's Mazuyuki. He requires much higher loyalty than his sons typically do. But he's lord of a castle. I cannot believe that I'm serving a regent who is weaker than I. Alright, Mazuyuki. You go on with your bad self. Curious about him. His doesn't. Baltic Land is getting stronger. Madoka, Lady Tolpanzer's pretty happy. Here we go. Oh yeah, she's burning with loyalty because because her husband. Never mind. So it's weird. Her husband might have lower loyalty than she does, but she's happy to be here as long as he is, I guess. So Ueda Castle has no officers governing it. And I don't... There's no officers that I can pull out of those places. Let's get you guys out of here. Because I don't think we're keeping Hazu Castle. And this way you don't get captured. Of course, now Hazu Castle will be showing up as having nobody in it, but never mind. So I can't pull out of there because it's already in battle. So you have to anticipate at least a little bit on this stuff. Okay. There are no eligible officers. That's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. I really need to be moving forward some of these officers who are good in battle. But most of them are already all deployed. As far as just having somebody there to keep the cities afloat. No, 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 I didn't see which city I actually gave that officer to. I want to give them somebody with a decent poll stat, I was hoping, but I guess we'll just take away the overseer of this castle. Oh boy. I'm anxious to get back to the action too, guys. Okay, nobody is showing as having no officers to protect it. Get treasures to officers with low loyalty. But I need to be looking at which officers have low loyalty that I care about. Your stats aren't terrible. Your stats are pretty good, actually. The guy with 94 pull who wants to leave. Give him a high-end tea set. I'm overjoyed, my liege. And then your stats are all over 60. This guy's better overall, though. Munayorayagyu. Whitestone horse. I don't know when I acquired those. I guess I probably captured them from officers or something.
Ask for anything you want.
At Alice's restaurant. I'm not finding a lot of opportunities to buy those tea sets that I'm supposed to be getting.
Ask for anything you want. Thank you for your patronage. Ask for anything you want.
Why did I do that?
Thank you for your patronage.
That was a mistake.
Ask for anything you want. Thank you for your patronage.
55,000 food. I hope that lasts. We're in July. We should be getting some more food pretty soon. What else is there to do here? They want me to give away techniques. Oh, I got quite a few saved up. Attack power up greatly when under 40% soldiers. Give that to the bloody-handed. Wait, what did he say? Expected? Okay. Seems a little arrogant, but... Movement speed unaffected by roads and snow. Give that to, this guy's about to die. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. We'll give this one to... Well, you're probably not too much longer for this world, actually. Lady Tolpanzer is not affected by that stuff. Diplomat. Movement speed up, slightly less labor for infrastructure tasks. Get this to somebody with a good pull score. She's a regent. Oh, I guess a regent of a she's like ruling northern Date land. I guess she should have some of that stuff. Attack power up with muskets. Why the hell not give that to Masamune himself? Agility, movement speed up, trust gain from diplomacy. I don't know who we'd be using for diplomacy. It has to be somebody with a high intelligence rating. I guess we're using you for that. We're currently doing that, aren't we? Yeah. Agility, what the hell? We'll give it to Komatsu. Upgrade our castle. Want to improve our roads. Okay. Yuki's a pretty healthy little town. Oh, we got choices here. A trader makes adjacent districts more suitable for conscripts and crafts, or castle fair. Crafts. Well, it's not adjacent to any conscript stuff, but so this will take max crafts up to 45. This would take max crafts up to 45 plus increased agriculture. And this would take max crafts up to 43. So actually with all of that, the best one is coin exchange, only because we didn't put any which would make a foundry possible, and only because we didn't put any freaking it's because we didn't put any conscript stuff in there. I guess a coin exchange is the one to build. Feels weird not to build the one that they have a specialty for. This is my fault? I think that was a town I developed. Not sure. We'll go with church here. Hey, we can build something up here on the island. And, man, we got an interesting, this place is never going to be producing a lot of troops, so there's probably not that much point. Other than getting the stables going here, there's not much point in, I guess we should be working towards Orchard. No theater. They want us to build a new fortress where? Here? Yeah, I have to say, it seems like a weird spot. Like, I don't know why they're throwing that out there as an idea, but, because I felt like I spent a lot. I think I did enough building new fortresses in this game, honestly. I think I can save my labor for other things now. But some of those things I could be saving labor for. Now that these zones are all mine, we should be improving the roads down here. So I didn't want to improve a bunch of roads that were going to benefit the other forces. But he's already got the roads down here going pretty good. Let's yeah, I don't know what the most efficient way to fix all this up is. It's a lot of money. Somebody would be at it for a while. We can get Madoka working on that, even if she's leading troops. I don't know if any of these frontline castles need big improvements. It's not always easy to tell when something's ready for a facility. You have to like hover over it and look for its list of facilities and see if anything is lit up. This one could do a depot, but there's no room. What does a depot do again? I have to get rid of the Sally port, but I could build a depot here. The Sally port or the turret would have to go. What does an actual depot do? I forget. This is taking the whole turn. I didn't expect to spend a whole video on this, but it's kind of where we're heading now. Resistance to blockade. Harvest income decreases provision consumption for units from this base. That's really not that big of a deal. Alright, let's not even worry about it. Let's we used up almost all of our stuff. It looks like we are ruling this city. Interesting. I was worried that this place here, which I would have to put it in Ina's district because we can't run it ourselves, but it looks like we are somehow. Oh, it's got no officers in it, though. I just moved some guys there. All I can do with what's left is more road work.
Ask for anything you want.
Which would involve selling more food.
Thank you for your patronage.
Which is probably really dumb. But it really bothers me to have any of that stuff left over. Let's see about because these routes are pretty crucial right now. Getting troops in and out of this zone. Yeah, I should be improving Fukashi because it looks like we're actually going to be able to hold it. Matter of fact, let's redo that whole road improvement thing and center starting off around making this place have a better economy because we're actually should be able to hold it. It is one of the ones that we have a hope of holding. The ones out here we have no hope of holding. And we'll just do the Maeda a little favor and improve their roads for them, for the city they're about to take over. That gives Vulture Bean something to do. We still have... How did we end up still having 3 labor, though? Oh, because she has... She actually threw me off by being so good at it. She didn't use the full labor amount. Okay. Shigazane, this is going to take you a million years, but what the hell? All of our labor is now used. Could we be doing diplomacy with? We're already doing diplomacy with. They're already in our coalition. We're working on it with the Mori, who that just kind of went to shit. Who can we invite into our clan now? Yeah, let's invite the Chosakabe into the coalition. Because we were working on our trust there. I don't know how big of a part they'll play, but... we'll invite more Chica in. And, tribes to appease. Just trying to get people who aren't overseers. To make sure those guys side with us in our future wars. These guys are already pretty much on our side. What the hell, it's not a lot of money. There's no one else left to appease. You've appeased everybody. I'm Lord Chamberlain at this point. Isn't that his name? Chamberlain, the one who did all the appeasement? Peace in our times. I might have forgot. I might have the guy's name wrong. Came before Churchill. Yeah. You know, that guy. Got to think about this now. Well, let's go ahead and call it a turn. What do you still want to have happen? Oh.
Ask for anything you want.
Yeah, I don't really like our chances of getting this, because his deadline is June 16, 18, and we haven't gotten any of them. Well, we've got 9 years left. I suppose I shouldn't be panicking yet.
You're not ready for the battlefield.
Oh, yeah! Alright, so you guys will finish with this. Oh, but sadly this means I didn't get to damage the walls. So we screwed that up, I suppose. Is there any place I want to march troops out of? No, I kind of want to let people recover for a bit. You guys need something like a target. Because now I got troops that are just gathering here. Which probably isn't good. Why would they be going in 2 different directions? That's weird.
Understood.
Now I just want to see what that turns into. So this city has over 5k in wall strength, so send you up here instead. Seems we were able to reinforce the Maeda clan as requested. An excellently fought battle. My plans weren't even needed. Oh, does that mean that they took over? Yeah, there you go. They took over that city. Masanori, you probably need to head home at this point. These are not my most powerful units ever. But they successfully defended this city. Just showed you that's right to believe in good. This city, well, that's Ina's territory. Let her try to defend it. We can probably head back in this general direction. Shaman Yamazaki is about to go into a battle where I think he'll have the personnel advantage. So it's taken a while, but we are winning on most of these fights. I'm tempted to just let this one go. Because these city walls, sorry, Kalano Arisana, but these city walls are as broken down as they're ever going to get.
They've surrounded our castle.
No way, they're surrounding us? Yep.
Enemy officer captured.
Okay, so we captured some officers. We took this city. I guess right before these guys could arrive to stop us. So Kamihato, I want you to...
Please, leave it to me.
Go help out with the rest of this nonsense. That's 3,000. Now we got about 4,000. That should be enough. And now I'm thinking you guys... Well, hold on. 2,000 and 7,000. You guys ought to be able to divert back here. Try to just get it so that I don't have all these cities down here just interfering with this conquest. And we'll need to put our shit back together and organize before we go after Kururi Castle. But again, I don't know the troop counts of those places because they're not scouted. But if we can win a big battle here, which we ought to be able to do, and I'm not even bothering to zoom in because we've already beaten this castle walls down. There's no point in zooming in. It's just going to make things go slower. But once we take over there, we push on next to Edo Castle. Imagine we'll be doing that next time, guys. See you then.